Introduce who you all been waiting for. Sponsored by Just Run the Play Company, LLC. You all may know by many names. You only need to know one. DJ, watch them run the play. Say Coach D.
Absolute Care provides a wide spectrum of pediatric, adult, and geriatric services that are provided by a variety of healthcare professionals in your home. At Absolute Care, we want to offer an environment of self-sufficiency, opportunity, and community inclusion through unique person-centered supports to all elderly and disabled persons. Absolute Care provides quality home and community-based waiver services to elderly and disabled citizens while offering opportunities for growth, achievement, and independence. Call Absolute Care at 318-450-4911 or visit us on the web at absolutecare.us.
Greetings, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's Coach DJ Davis with another edition of Playmakers, which is brought to you in part by Absolute Care, as you've seen earlier. And it's also brought to you in part by those great people at Riverport Creative Group. Now, for those of you who've been watching us throughout the season, you know that Playmakers is a webisode that creates an atmosphere of positivity, and it also gives us a chance to highlight those people in our community who's doing wondrous things and doing things to help others in our community. Now, without further ado, we have an awesome playmaker. She's doing a lot of things in our community, and we're really excited to have her here. It is Nielle Cook, and she has Spoiled Vegan. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna name everything she's doing because it'll take her probably about 10 minutes. We're gonna let her tell us a little bit about what's going on in her world. Want to appreciate you being here today.
It's
a
pleasure. Thank you so
pleasure.
much for having me.
Oh man, you know how we do. We just really get excited when we have people like you in our show because of the things that you're doing. Now, I knew you were doing web design.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're doing the nonprofit with For Louisiana.
Yes.
But there's something else going on that you really want us to know about. Tell us a little bit about the current project.
Yeah, so what we have going on now is called the Spoiled Vegan.
Okay.
I'm a vegan. I follow a plant-based diet. That means I don't eat any meat,
Okay.
including seafood,
Okay.
and I don't eat any dairy. And I try to stay away from non-inflammatory, inflammatory carbs.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do, I've been a vegan for about 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And what I started doing as I was taking my journey,
Mhm.
there were people around me who were being affected by certain diseases, as diabetes and high blood pressure. And I just started talking to them and letting them know about the benefits of a plant-based diet or a mostly plant-based diet.
Right. Okay.
So what I did, after a while, I had so much great feedback that we started the Spoiled Vegan. And what we do is we serve Creole style vegan food. And
So you can put vegan and Creole in the same sentence.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean,
Okay.
I'm Creole. My grandmother, who was born and raised in New Orleans. I was born in New Orleans, but I spent a lot of time with her, learned all of her recipes.
Okay.
And for the most part, we didn't eat meat anyway.
Okay.
We ate a lot of seafood, but we mostly ate from her garden and her herbs and things like that. So
Right.
it's the flavor profiles that you need to get the Creole flavor. You
Mhm.
don't actually need meat.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
the herbs.
It's the flavor.
It's just the
Okay.
flavor.
I understand.
So
that.
we take those same flavor profiles and we make things like vegan po' boys, we make vegan sausage, we make a dirty rice that even my family can't tell the difference between
the vegan and the regular.
They can't tell the difference.
So I'm used to po' boys.
Uh-huh.
See, you saying po' boys and some of the things that I'm used to piling up with meat.
Yeah.
You know, shrimp po' boys, like the chicken po' boys, and putting cheese on them, and so you mean to tell me you're able to create a vegan style,
Yes.
a vegan version of the same thing?
Exactly.
That's pretty interesting. Now,
That's exactly what I'm saying. And so with that, what you're doing is you're taking in lots of vegetables. And one of the issues that we have, especially here in Louisiana,
Mhm.
a lot of people have impacted colons.
right.
Because we're not eating any fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, you got to get them greens. I do know about that. Now you got to get your greens.
But you
in.
can sneak them in.
Right. Okay.
You can sneak them in. It doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you get it in your body.
Right. Okay.
So you can sneak them into a dish like a vegan sausage or a vegan jambalaya. You can sneak all of those things in, still get the same flavor, but you can treat your body and treat a disease that you may have or prevent diseases
Okay.
from ever taking place in your body.
Now, I don't mean to cut you off, but I really just thought of something. So as a service, there's an opportunity for somebody that's watching right now.
Yes.
To reach out to you. Now, what services do you provide? Now, is there somewhere for somebody to like come? Because I think you deliver, or how does it work if somebody wanted to get in touch with you or really take advantage of these meals?
So what we recommend is a one-on-one consultation, because everybody's body is different. Everybody's version of healthy is different.
Okay.
So we recommend to do a one-on-one consultation with you. We take your weight and your vitals, and we just look at where you are and where you want to be. And based on that, we design a plan for you. We also offer cooking classes, which I recommend because I can cook the food for you. Okay. But I definitely have to charge you, if I cook the food for you. So I can show you how to cook these meals. And most people don't realize that the most expensive things you can buy are meat and dairy. Okay. Yeah. So if you eliminate that from your diet, you cut your grocery budget down to almost nothing. Yeah, you're right about that, because I think milk $10 a gallon. Or something. I mean, I think I'd rather drink gas. It's probably cheaper. Yeah. So you can make your own almond milk instead of buying it from the store. Instead of buying a $3 or $4 for a half a gallon, you can make your own almond milk, make your own coconut milk. For people who have nut allergies, you can take your life or your health into your own hands and be proactive about your health. Also, changing our diet in the way that we eat. Okay. Now, somebody's watching right now, because we have a lot of different viewers, all different body types. I mean, because I know a lot of people who text me and say, I watched the episode. They want to get in contact with you. Yes. What's all the ways we can get in contact with you, all your social media, phone? Just give us all that information right now. So the website is called thespoiledvegan.com. Okay. You can also follow us on Instagram as the Creole Spoiled Vegan. Okay. We're also on Facebook as the Spoiled Vegan. You can send us a message there. The phone number's on the website. Okay. It's 318-600-5780. You can call that number and schedule a consultation. And just give us a call and sit down. I'm very open. I mean, there's probably not anything any type of physical ailment that I haven't dealt with. I mean, we've dealt with all kinds of issues, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about. But there's almost nothing that food or changing your diet cannot cure. I have a good friend of mine. He's in the military, and he's trying to make his time for his PT test. Okay. And so he contacted me. He needs to make a certain weight, and he needs to make his time for his PT test. So what I did, I put him on a juice fast. Put him on, because he's being more aggressive. I want to lose a lot of pounds in a short amount of time. Okay. So it's specific for him for that week. Put him on some yoga. Have him start doing yoga. I also teach yoga, and we offer yoga classes at I Sweat and Stilettos on Clayton Street. Okay, Clayton Street. Tell us just, if people interested in it, give us some information on that. Yeah, well, it's on Sunday evenings and Wednesday evenings. And it's called Yoga for Everyone. Okay. For every body type, for every type of person. It's also for children. Okay. You just come in, and we have an environment where it's comfortable for everybody, male and female, and just to experience yoga, because yoga is not just for a specific type of person. Okay. Yoga is beneficial for everybody. So that's what the Spoiled Vegan is about. It's about an overall holistic approach to life, not just the foods that you're taking in. Because if you're eating healthy and your stress level is still out of the out of this world, your body is still going to be negatively impacted. You physically, stress can physically make you sick. I've seen it personally. Take people and put them in a whole different mindset, body set. They're tired. They really can't function as well as they would like to, and that's not because they're not eating well. It's just because some of the stressors that are taking place in their life. Now, you've been involved in this with the Spoiled Vegan. Tell me about how long have you been involved? The Spoiled Vegan is about almost 2 years old. Okay, good. All right, so you hear that the Spoiled Vegan, she's giving you all the information, so I'm hoping everybody that's watching is taking advantage of this information, writing it down so you can reach out. You may even know somebody. It may not be you personally, but you may even know someone who could benefit from some of these services. Now, you have been involved in
doing your vegan lifestyle for, you say, 3 years.
Yes.
Is that correct? Now, what is it, or what inspires you to take this path of, like you say, the holistic treatments and being able to reach out to other people? What's your inspiration?
Well, the main thing is, I'm from Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on the South Side.
Right.
So, I've seen it all.
Right.
Seen it all. But once I left Monroe and I went to college, I started experiencing different things and realizing that how important health is,
Mm-hmm.
and how that in the community that I lived in, it wasn't important. We loved each other with food.
Right.
And it was not a positive thing. And I've seen so many. My own grandmother, she passed from complications with diabetes. She was very young.
So I hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, she was very young. I was about 15 when she passed.
Okay.
I was 16 when my grandfather passed. So much illness that didn't have to happen. That was what seriously impacted me. In my first year of college, I started researching food, and I always had a problem eating certain things. Ham always made me sick. I mean, I would be on the floor sick.
Yeah.
Certain foods always made me sick, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't eat McDonald's and feel good. But as a teenager, you don't think about food as fuel. You thinking about it as,
hey, this tastes good. I want it. I want some fries. Give me a shake.
Exactly.
All my friends gonna be at Taco Bell later.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go hang out.
Exactly. It's not just about the food. It's about the culture that surrounds the food. So that is what I wanted to change. Showing that, hey, eating healthy is a positive thing. It is fun. It does taste good.
And it make you feel, at the end of the day, feeling good. When you can, get up in the morning and not be sluggish. It makes a big difference on how you approach your day. So I can definitely understand, because the change of not only your mindset, because it's really a mindset thing. Once you realize that this is something that I want to approach, healthy living, healthy lifestyle, and changing some things, you'll be surprised how many other things in your life can fall in line. Challenges, issues, concerns. You be like, well, you know what? It's not as hard, because guess what? I've overcome the addiction, or whatever you want to call it, of eating unhealthy. Now, I've mentioned, we talked a little bit before we started filming, and I was telling you about some of the things that I got going on as far as my book is concerned, and some of the plays that's in the book. Well, one of the plays we talk about is blessing. One play, run this play. Well, what's the play? Well, you need to make sure every day you're trying to bless or make other people happy, because that's really what the word literally bless is translated to being happy. Okay. And in what you do, how does that play? How does blessing people connect and relate to what you do with Spark Vegan?
That's a great question. I love that. So I would say a blessing is two. It gives to the person that you're giving to. Correct. But it gives more to you
as the giver.
As the giver.
Right.
So what I have been amazed is by giving people health. Giving people health that they never thought was possible. I have a client, awesome. And I have a client, a guy who's over 300 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
And when he started with me, he didn't know anything about healthy eating. He's Creole.
Right.
He didn't know anything, just eating our Louisiana food. So I just put him on. I said, just give me 5 days. Monday through Friday, eat what I tell you to eat, and on Saturday and Sunday you can do anything.
You can get it how you live on the weekend.
Everything. Just get it all in.
Right.
So he was able to come off of his high blood pressure medicine.
Now that's major.
Yeah, and we're pulling him off the insulin slowly.
Okay.
So, and seeing how it impacted him and how it impacted his wife was, because she was having to deal with, when you have a husband that's sick and you're always in the hospital, the things like that impact.
It translates over.
It impacts your life. So being able to give them health and not just cook food for him, but to show him this is how you eat. When your stomach is bloated, this is what you need to eat. So you don't have to go to the doctor or you don't have to take a Tylenol just because you have a headache. You have a headache because something in your body
it's imbalanced somewhere.
Exactly. So let's find the imbalance. So that's been the biggest thing for me, to be able to give health. And so now that I've taught him, he's taught his wife. He's taught his children.
Okay.
You know, and he doesn't necessarily need me anymore, and that is what I want. I don't want you to always have to call me to ask me, you know, how do I need to do this? I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it, and you can learn, and then you can spread that. And then I just wanted to spread like a wildfire.
Well, that's one of the reasons, you know, and I really like that example of what you said about once I can teach somebody this and then they can teach somebody else. Well, you know, the definition or part of the examples of being a leader is being able, see, they say leaders know how to create leaders, and then that leader can create leaders.
Yes.
So I want to congratulate you for being a leader, because obviously you're able to teach people a certain technique or a lifestyle, and then they're able to teach other people, and that's true signs of playmaker, true signs of leadership, and that's why you're on the show.
Yeah.
but before we get ready to wrap up, what I want you to do is give you just a minute to, like, especially for our audience, if there's one or two things that you really want people to know about Spoiled Vegan, what would that be? Tell us a little bit about that thing that you want them to take by watching this episode.
Well, I would like for the viewers to take that the Spoiled Vegan, we're not just a place where you can just come and pick up food. We are a support system for anybody wanting to transition into a vegan lifestyle or a vegetarian lifestyle, or even if you're just a person that wants to add more healthy options to your home, because you don't necessarily know how to do that, or you're a parent who has children and you don't know how to make them eat their vegetables. We'll show you how to hide those vegetables, not just from the children, but from the husband especially. how to sneak that in, and he'll never know, and you don't have to tell him that this is not real dirty rice, this is vegan dirty rice. He'll know when he goes to the bathroom.
Later.
Yeah, he'll know later. But that's the biggest thing. I want them to know that we're more of a educational company than just a service company. We like to educate. We want to show you how to take care of yourself and how to give health to Louisiana, because you know we are here for each other, and that's what we're supposed to be here for. We're all from Louisiana, you know, born and raised here, and in order to make this place better, then everybody has to contribute something, and that's my contribution. Health to everybody.
Now you heard it here first. It's not just I'm gonna go by and pick up some food. You're going to pick up and learn about an educational system and a movement. The Spoiled Vegan. She's giving you the website. Give us all your information one more time. All your social media stuff's there. So just in case they didn't write it down the first time, they'll be able to get you this time.
Okay, so the website is thespoiledvegan.com. We're on Instagram as the Creole Spoiled Vegan, and also Facebook as the Spoiled Vegan. The phone number is 318-600-5780. And just give us a call, and we're here. We're typically we're inside of Sweat and Stilettos. We have the yoga classes on Sunday from 5 to 6, and on Wednesday evening. And that'll be posted on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and on our website.
Well, Nielle, I've learned a lot. I mean, in this short time frame, I've learned a lot, and I really have gotten inspired knowing that there are people out there like you who are really passionate about what people put in their bodies, and especially in our communities. And I just see that you're going to really make a big impact, because if you're able to help that guy to lose that weight, there are a lot of other people out there like him who just really don't have the access to the resources, or they don't know people like you. So I want to really thank you for coming on. I'm really excited for you. I know you got your hands in a lot of stuff, but I really see this being something. I think this is a gift that you have, and I want you to run with it. You run the play?
Let's run the play.
Appreciate you being on.
Thank you.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, make sure that you join and subscribe to the Just Run the Play YouTube channel page. Also check us out at justruntheplay.com. I want to thank Riverport Creative Group for our sponsor, and I also want to thank my man, he know who I'm talking about, over at Absolute. Appreciate you. Once again, Playmakers.
Absolute Care provides a wide spectrum of pediatric, adult, and geriatric services that are provided by a variety of healthcare professionals in your home. At Absolute Care, we want to offer an environment of self-sufficiency, opportunity, and community inclusion through unique person-centered supports to all elderly and disabled persons. Absolute Care provides quality home and community-based waiver services to elderly and disabled citizens while offering opportunities for growth, achievement, and independence. Call Absolute Care at 318-450-4911 or visit us on the web at absolutecare.us.
Introduce who you all been waiting for. Sponsored by Just Run the Play Company, LLC. You all may know him by many names. You only need to know one.
DJ, watch him run the play. Say Coach DJ, yeah, watch him run the play. Say Coach DJ, watch him run the play. Say Coach DJ, watch him run the play. Say Coach DJ.